Development, the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, has banned arbitrary arrests, detentions, and phone searches of road users by police officers across Nigeria. The directive was issued on Tuesday. Egbetokun warned that such unlawful practices tarnish the image of the police and vowed severe punishment for offenders, including commissioners of police and their supervisors. I thought to tie this story in because obviously the young boy who was sentenced to death in Osun State, I mean, it's because he stole from a police officer. Yeah. And I think that that really is one of the reasons why. And it's good that the Inspector General of Police here has made this announcement, because how often do you see these people coming into your car, searching your phone? How can you invade your privacy and all of that? A quick comment quickly before
very quick one.
on both stories.
Very good one there, and I'm really glad about the governor coming. He was tagged a lot of times yesterday about this case, and it's great to see that he said an investigation be conducted. I totally agree with compensation being paid, and maybe even finding out who the officer was or who were the people that managed the case as to upholding an abuse of power, because this is what it amounts to. I don't think there's any law whereby stealing would warrant the death penalty, and then stealing of a fowl, how much? That ought to be done. Now, with the IG of police coming out to say this, I think this is a fantastic development. But we've often heard announcements like this, but no follow through, especially with regards to implementation. So one thing is, I hope that it will be cascaded down to all the officers in the police force. And then number two, a channel for reporting. Yes. So that if anyone falls victims, because he really talked about the youth, and I'm really glad that we're protecting the interests of young people in Nigeria, that there's a portal or a channel to report infractions, and that this will be taken up, and a few officers will be made an example of, so that we can really see this policy or this directive come to life.
Absolutely.
It's very important about that. Then beyond that as well, even the IG of police himself, and the police as a whole, and I know we have a story about high-handedness, this picking up people, Gestapo style, picking up people, that needs to be addressed as well. Yes. We've talked about the police reform. It's a step at a time. This is a good move. And very importantly, everyone should screen grab this announcement. Yes. If the police comes to you, just show it to them, because sometimes they seem to be the last people to get the information that things have changed. So really good one there by the IG of police.
Very good. I love that you started off by congratulating the Osun State governor. Still in Osun State, Governor Ademola Adeleke has launched a free medical and surgical outreach program targeting 25,000 beneficiaries. Well, on Tuesday, hundreds of Osun residents gathered at Ashu Biaro Hospital to access the free medical and surgical services. It's all part of his Imole rollout plan to help the needy. Rufai, this is exactly the same thing that we were congratulating you for the other day. To
Governor Adeleke.
Adeleke is doing very well.
Jaxi is doing well. Jaxi is doing well.
Yes.
But I just wanted to, say something. Apart from this, I also hear that he has put in place a health insurance, which is very important. Mm-hmm. And I think one other way to be able to bolster that health insurance in the state is to be able to get like an endowment scheme.
Yes.
Let companies around, give them a chance to be able to invest in this health insurance.
Yes.
Because if you make the pool bigger, then you'll be able to do a whole lot more for people. And it shows that he has a heart for people.
Absolutely.
And that's why, I'm not saying he gets everything right all the time. Sometimes, he wobbles on some things, but as regards this, his heart for people, you cannot deny. And that's what he also did with that guy that was putting me there. I mean, how can you put somebody there for 14 years?
14 years.
Because, we so have hurt. People that the evidence is so stacked against them. You can see them, they are shielding themselves. Anyway, African China has said it. He said, poor man wasting money, they will see him face for crime fighter. Rich man, they see their face for crime fighter. Right. So the system is just rigged against the poor.
Absolutely.
All of this is caused by the leadership. So we have to go back to the leadership. And you were talking about the IG, it's a good thing. But I know there will still be police officers in this country that will still search your phone. That will still say that will not concern you. That will still brutalize people.
Yes.
And that's why the IG needs to look in. And also, Mr. IG, there's a case, so I've been hearing, Shore has been shouting about this nurse, Olabide. They said it involves the police top echelon and all of that. Please, look into that case. Let justice, also mercy prevail.
All right.
Please, two wrongs cannot make a right.
Well
Mr.
said,
IG.
Rufai. Well said, Rufai. Again, well, kudos to the governor of Osun State for that great intervention. And we hope to see the end of this story and hope the young man be released.